bit of a recap, going over the things that we've done, the things that are coming in the future, the things that we've learnt. Just a nice little recap.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We went to Perth and we spent 5 days together.
Pretty well, yeah.
Right? Pretty well 24 hours together.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It was good. I feel closer to you.
Do you?
But I learned some things. I fucking learned some things, all right? You dog.
What'd you learn?
So we were driving down. We were driving down to Perth, and there's one thing that you said to me that stuck with me the whole time. And then this is where I learnt who you are. We're driving down and we're having this conversation, and you go, if you say things with confidence, people are going to believe you. And I was like, yeah, that's actually fucking true. I was like, that's very true.
Yeah.
And then we have a little conversation about some things, and and then you're like, the issue that people have is that people don't say things with confidence.
Yeah.
So then you can see straight through their either lies, or you can break down their truths to make them think you're the one in control.
I said, if as a society as a whole, I was like, it doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. If you have enough confidence behind you and you're wrong, and enough people believe you, then it all of a sudden becomes you're right and everyone believes it. And then it's this whole thing, which I abuse the system. I love just
no one has a backbone to
back themselves up.
Yeah.
Which is,
or they don't like
conflict.
They don't like conflict, and then they'll just break and be like, "Oh yeah, no, that's true." Yeah. So
or
then they're believing the lie that they're trying
that I've just talked my way into and been
bullshit.
like, and a lot of time I'm like, I've done this so many times, and I'm like, there's no way these people believe me.
I find it hilarious now. So this is where I learnt that JP's a full blown a gaslighter, right? And it's. Ever since, so that first day, it was
the
fire.
cogs started turning, didn't they?
I'm driving, and this dude's like singing in my ear, and it was nice. It was beautiful. It was the start of a bromance. So anyone that doesn't know, me and JP met in the gym. We've known each other 4 years.
Wow, now, yeah.
But we haven't really spent a lot of time together. So this podcast has kind of brought us together, and has just built this awesome friendship, very close friendship, and also a really good dynamic between us. My boy, right there.
Gangster.
So, which is fire. And I personally can't thank you enough for like joining. Let's not get sentimental. Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyway, we're driving, and I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking about what you just said.
And I'm pretty sure I just brought up some random topic and just was like, yeah.
You just started blasting out some stupid fucking, I don't even know if they were facts or not, but I'm just going to, you said them with confidence, so I'm going to believe them.
And then all of a sudden he goes, wait a second. He's like,
first day I kind of let everything slide, because I'm like, I'm going to start picking up on the things that you say. The second day comes along. There's a few things that you say, and I'm like, no, that's not true. And then he backs up, like not like backs up, but he's like, no, it's true, 100%. So you're backing your own lie up by backing it up with more confidence. I'm like, okay.
That's where everyone just folds.
So I'm like, okay, that's a lie again. I was like, you're wrong. And you're like, oh, well. And I'm like, you can't just end it. You can't do that. You can't just end the conversation because I said that's wrong twice. And you're like, yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Are you now angry? I'm like, yes. I'm like, good. That's what I wanted. I'm like, you gaslighting motherfucker. You can't do this to me.
It's so funny.
So then, right, the second day goes by. We went down Thursday. We did our first interview. We did Sev. And this is kind of where we implemented the pivotal moment.
You needed it the first
dynamic between us, because that was our first essentially big interview that someone that does content
and
in their environment, in their studio. Fuck, did we get out of our comfort zone on that one?
I know you were very nervous at the first.
I was genuinely, that's the first time probably since my wedding that I was having like a mini anxiety attack.
Because I remember I was like, yep, cool, we got this. I hopped out the car and I was like,
for anyone
still
that
sitting in
doesn't
the
know,
car?
I'm going to say it. I was excessively vaping right there.
I know.
I was like,
chimney.
when I should have been breathing in oxygen. I know. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, that was, I think, the first time that the pivotal moment dynamic kind of started, because I was like, JP, pivotal. Like I'm shitting my pants.
And that was another moment where confidence. I was like, yeah, I've got it. I'll take over. Like I've just got it. And I was just calm, relaxed. Inside, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I can just kind of lead the conversation, just take over and be like, all right, we'll let it fall back onto me. It's fine. And yeah, it worked out rather well. And then, comfortable and whatnot.
I think once we got in there, I think because I had this picture of what content creators are going to be like in my head. They're going to be like this. All right, cool. Now everything has to be, and then okay. So what's the structure like? We don't have structure. We like to have it a genuine, free flowing conversation. That's how we like to do it. So I had this, like, everything going on in my head about how content creators are and all this type of shit. Turns out Sev is like just pretty much like us.
Except he's 7 foot.
Yeah, he's 6'10". He's fucking big. This dude's huge.
He's a big mountain of a man.
He's a mountain. Anyway, we're sitting there. Sev makes a few jokes. He makes the environment just so fucking comfy, and it was good. And then after that, it was like fire. We did Sev's episode. We were there. We did it. It was gangster. Also, wicked studio.
Yeah.
The lighting was gangster. Fucking audio was gangster. His whole setup was gangster. Yeah, so that was Friday. Saturday comes around. We do the OCR obstacle thing.
Barefoot.
JP did it barefoot. I was gonna do it barefoot, and then as we were on the beach, I was gonna undo my shoes and take my shoes off. They were like, "Yeah, let's fucking go! Don't take your shoes off. This is not something to take." I was like, "Oh shit, okay, I'm not gonna take."
This is only a small section of beach, and then you run it through bushland, and then the streets, and this, and I was just like, I don't even have shoes near me.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm cooked.
Yeah, because you ran from the car, hey? Because we were almost late. So yeah, we did that, and then we also did James Bond's episode. Now, one thing that I was thinking about last night is James Bond's episode was good. James Bond. I don't need to say his first and last name. I don't know why I keep doing that. It was James was a wicked dude.
Yeah.
The thing that he said about most men need to be educated to help their mental health. I agree and disagree.
Okay.
And the reason being is because I think people who can get educated on mental health can help those that aren't or that don't want to be educated on mental health. Because, I mean, look, I have a mental health podcast. We have a mental health podcast. We're not going to go out of our way to read a fucking book on mental health.
Yeah, I feel like it's more genuine, being like it's not that hard to help people. Like you can just start by doing anything.
If other people are educated or can read books on mental health, then they can help those that aren't educated.
Yes.
So that's where I agree and disagree, because he said if you want to help your mental health, men need to start educating themselves on mental health. So that was just my little hot topic there. But yeah, it was good.
It's one of the things is like everyone's got their own story and how they deal with it and whatnot and what they suggest. Like it's like,
yes, it probably worked for James, and that's fucking awesome.
And it might work for some other people, but you know, there's also other ways to do everything.
Which is why we get everyone on to view their points, and you know, you can't really agree and disagree with something that works with someone, even though you haven't walked their or been through their experience.
Yeah, it worked for them. Like that's what this whole thing's about, bringing you ways that people have dealt with things.
Yeah. So yeah, that was awesome. Wicked fella. Can't believe he's like almost 40.
Yeah.
Dude looks young as fuck. And yeah, that's on Saturday is kind of where I started to see more of this gaslight motherfucker like come out. Right. We're walking, we're chilling. We're hungry. We go get some food.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey man, do you know where I'm going with this?
No idea, actually. I'm so
We
lost.
go-
I don't even know what we got.
We go. It was Dome. We go to Dome
Oh,
because
yeah.
it was just up the thing.
Oh, this was after OCR.
This is after.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Sorry, the timeline went weird there.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, after OCR, we didn't have anything to eat throughout the whole thing, and then we were like, "Fuck!" We had an
Just
ice
random.
bath, we had a massage, we had heaps of shit. It was awesome. Shout out OCR and shout out Dean. I think his name is. Wicked fucking.
He was the
love
guy
him.
that organised the OCR event.
Yeah, he's top boy. So we're hungry. We're like, let's go get some food.
Yes.
Yeah. This guy,
Oh, I think I know. This is about the bread.
the eggs.
Ah, the eggs. That's right.
I'm like, I can't remember what I asked, but I was like, oh no, I didn't. This was the lady behind the fucking counter. She goes, this dude goes, oh yeah, can I just have some like bacon and eggs? And he's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, cool. How do you want your eggs? He goes, normal.
Normal. And then she,
What
I
the
was
fuck
like,
is normal?
she's like, what's normal? I was like, I don't know. What are the options? I don't know. What moving different ways. And she was like, oh, you can have it. Ha ha, you, ha, you. And I was like, yes, the third option will do.
He goes, normal.
Eggs will do. Normal. If you ask for egg, I'll just go, yeah, sure.
Right, just imagine if she like came out with like your eggs, not cooked, just shell, just took them out of the cart and put them on a thing. Here, well, you said normal. This is fucking normal.
The worst part is I would done it a million
Just
times
imagine.
before. Wouldn't faze me.
Oh, that's where I was like know some options or something. Like, if someone comes up, that was like, then that leads into like dinner time. Okay, we were staying at my wife's dad's place, and he was in the Swan Valley. He doesn't really have much food in the house because his house is pretty much fucking immaculate, and he doesn't want to ever dirty it. So we're like, fuck it, so we ate like dog shit while we were down there. And he goes, I'm like, oh, like, what are you feeling like for dinner, big man? Like, what does the big man feel like for dinner? Also, this cunt can eat. Holy shit! And it's like I can eat big meals, like a large amount of food. This dude eats, let's just say Zambero's a big burrito or big nachos, crunched up chips like a baby. Okay.
I love when they crunch up the chips.
An hour later, he's like, oh, bro, I'm starving. Where are we going for
I'm
food?
a machine that burns food. I have to always be eating.
I'm like, holy fuck, man, you can eat. Anyway, we were having dinner. Like, bro, big man, what are you feeling like for fucking dinner? I don't know.
It does not faze me what I eat.
Just
That's the
give me
problem.
a few options. That way I can narrow it down to something. He goes, nah, I don't know.
I said,
Okay,
whatever
do
you want. It
burgers,
doesn't faze
pizzas,
me.
you want pitas, you want kebabs?
What did you feel like?
I chose.
Yeah, exactly. Was that so hard?
See? This is, you see this? You guys see this shit?
There's no issue with that. You
Just-
could have been like, I actually do want this, but you're asking to be nice. And it's like, I don't really care what I eat.
I'm
Just-
not even asking to be nice. I'm just asking to see what you feel like. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that was actually a sick idea. Let's get that. You could say
do
something
not
that I
care.
didn't even think about, and I would have been like, oh, fuck yeah, let's get that. Indian, you'd have been like, let's get Indian. Oh, fuck yeah, let's get Indian.
The problem is, I don't give a fuck.
But just be a normal person and throw out a few options. You
I
don't
gave you
know
options. I was like, did you want pizza or burgers or this or that? And you were like, what do you want?
you guys are seeing gaslighting real time right now because
Yep.
all he said was, I don't know. Well,
No, because I
whatever.
remember going back and forth about this pizza thing and
That,
burgers
I think
and
that was
whatnot.
on the second night.
Oh, second night.
But that was also late too.
That's because we had no power.
Yeah. That's right. And we had no power. So we had to order shit. Yeah. Anyway, so I did learn a lot about you. What would be something that you learnt about me throughout those 5 days?
He's boring as fuck.
What? I'm not boring.
uh,
What? How am I boring?
what?
How am I boring?
Nah. What did I learn about you?
He also got locked in his room on the day. This is why we were late from the.
So my perspective is, I'm going to bed. We have no power. My phone died, and I was just like, "Yep, cool. I'm going to sleep" because it was late. Went to bed. I was like, "Staff's got his alarm set. You know, we're chilling. This is cool."
Sorry.
You're right. Yeah, we had no power. My phone was dead. It was getting late, and I was like, "All right, I'm going to bed. You got your alarm set. It's gangster."
And I set my alarm to 6.
Yep. I go to bed. Oh, excuse me. I wake up. And my room's pitch black because has these fancy security lock curtain things that like go full lock and they can't see anything.
Yeah.
Room's full black, can't see a thing, and I'm like, I can't see anything. I find the door. Door does not open. It's not locked. It's just not opening. I'm stuck in my room, and I'm like,
So sometimes it jams. The lock for some reason jams, and the handle won't unlock the thing. It's weird. It's super weird.
So
I forgot to tell him.
I find my phone's dead. So I was like, oh no. And I'm like searching around. I'm like, how do I get out of this room? I was like, Staff, knocking on the ding. I was like, he can't hear me. I was like, so I was like, how do I managed to find my laptop, open my laptop. It's like 6:30 and we need to be there at 7?
7:30 for it to start at 8.
Yeah. And
And
I
it
was
was
like,
in a half an hour to 40-minute drive.
yeah. And I was like, oh God. And I'm like, I can't get out. And I was like, I've managed to find, I was like, how do I get out? And I was like, I can shimmy the lock. And I was like, I managed to find a coat hanger in the closet. I found the closet, got a coat hanger, put it into the door, and like managed
Weren't
to
you
open
walking
it.
around with your laptop light around?
No, like I
Or did
used
you
it.
put it on the bed?
I had it on the bed. There was no dark at all, so I was kind of like just feeling around.
Yeah.
Found the coat hanger, managed to get myself out, and then I was like, "Stop!" You're like, "What?" And I was like, "It's 6:30. We gotta go."
Yeah, because
Had a quick cold shower.
Bro, I don't think we went to bed till pretty late that night.
It was like 12.
Yeah. And then we had to wake up at 6. Well, I had my alarm. I set it to 6. I remember like rolling over and pressing stop on my alarm. But like not knowing.
You mother.
But not knowing. It was like I was awake and I was conscious, but I wasn't aware of my actions. So I was like, 6 o'clock. I don't need to do anything today.
He didn't tell me that.
So normally I press snooze because then it goes off in another 10 minutes. But I hit stop.
I never have snooze.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
It should
If
be
I want to have
illegal.
10 minutes, I will open my phone, go to timer, and set like a 10-minute timer, start it, and then go back to bed.
That's too much. You're adding extra steps. Just press snooze and it adds 10 minutes.
No, because then it doesn't feel like you actually got up and then went back to bed. It just feels like you're still asleep. Like
Yes,
what
that's
happened?
right.
So that way it doesn't feel like you got that extra bit of sleep. You just woke up.
Yeah.
Think about
snooze
it.
is
Think about it.
snooze is dodgy. Snooze is dodgy. Don't use snooze, all right?
Exactly.
Don't press stop. Anyway, yeah, so that was it was fucking awesome. The Perth trip was awesome. We're definitely going to plan another one because after that we've had some fair few people like reach out and want to come on after being with those people.
Boys.
So yeah, that was Perth trip was super, super sick. The obstacle course was super fucking just well put together, and they had C4 drink stands. They had the goat
Nose strips.
which
What is
I
it
actually
called?
should have
Black
worn some
Forest
today.
Recovery or something? The ice bath.
Yeah, they have some. I got a call back from that massage joint.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What they
they
say?
were
You
like,
booking
"Hey,
in?
are you coming in? Are you gonna come book in?"
Could you imagine if they looked at me? They'd be like,
I'm like, I don't live.
that
I don't live
not working.
Yeah, well, that dude told me I had shit hamstrings, so
I don't know what he would say about me. I was sitting there and he goes, you were like, this guy can't even sit cross-legged. And he was like,
what the fuck?
side-eyed me. And I was like, it's fine. I don't need one.
Yeah. I got a call back and I was like, "Hey, sorry, I don't live in Perth." And I was like, "Oh, all good. Thank you so much. Cool, thank you." Yeah, no, we did ice bath. That was cool. We did a fair few stuff.
It was all sponsored by OCR because if you ran in the event, you got it to try it for free, which was nice.
And we did the obstacles and the 5 kilometer in under an hour. It was like 53 minutes or 54 minutes or something.
The last part was definitely all Trent's fault.
Yeah.
Learn how to use monkey bars, mate. I don't know why it's so hard. You work out of school. You should be playing on the monkey bars every day.
He's also 4 foot, not much. So
And
his arms are like
swing.
his arms are like
Momentum
double the
is all
thickness
you
of his
needed.
forearms. So he can't do one of these ones. Well, no, I'm sorry, Trent. But no, yeah, Perth was sick. So we've done 8 episodes, I think. I don't know if all of them are out yet. This is coming out next week.
Yeah, so the last one that came out was Regan and Adam.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be all of them then.
Yeah, because we did before Regan and Adam, we had Jasky up in the corner there, if you can see him. Then before that, we had Egan. And then before that, we had James. Before that, we had Sev.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
Yep.
That should be them all. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been very, very busy 2 months. So that's really, really cool. There's also a lot of back end stuff that you guys don't know that are coming. Some really
Love
big
his back end.
What?
What?
You say love is back end? What the fuck is that?
It's a bird. Don't
Just-
worry. I'm Big Les.
Okay, we're back after Smoko. It was good.
I haven't finished
So
mine.
what were we talking about?
Everyone,
Big
there's been a
Les.
lot of back end stuff.
Yeah, there's been a lot of back end stuff that you guys will see in the upcoming weeks to month, which is super fucking exciting. And yeah, just a fair few changes, which I think is well needed. Things that we kind of realized after speaking to the actual content creators themselves.
Yeah, they're very knowledgeable. They've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, well, because they've been in the space for so long, they can kind of give you like little tips and tricks that will save you like 6 months to a year of figuring out, which is awesome. Super, super sick. But yeah, it was good. One question I want to know from you is that what in the 5 days that we were together, what was 3 things that you learned about me? Because you didn't answer that question before.
Well, you give me 3 about me quickly
Okay.
while I think about 3
All right.
about you.
You're a gaslighter. So we already established that. So bro thinks he's right 100% of the time. This is still the one. This is not multiple, okay?
I really took that fake it till you make it term way out of proportion.
Oh.
Of just fake it.
Just fake it 100% and everyone will follow you.
It's concerning, isn't it?
It is very. You genuinely care. Like he comes across and everyone will understand this. Everyone that knows JP will understand this. He comes across as this person that just doesn't care. Like, and not in a bad way. I mean, as in just like,
Yeah, it's whatever.
cool, whatever. You genuinely care.
About-
Like, deep down, I'm not gonna exploit his flaws. Bro cares, all right? He's actually a human, all right? So any women out there, he's single.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, you genuinely care, and it's it was awesome to like understand and see because yeah, you come across as this person that is like, oh fucking, whatever, I don't care, but you actually do. Like if someone was to like genuinely come to you and be like, yeah, I'm fucked, you'd be like, you'd drop everything. I'm here.
That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, which is cool, which is super, super cool. And the third thing, how fucking competitive are you?
Oh, you have no
Or
idea.
why? I know you have a younger or an older brother, but why? Bro, about 500 things just went through my head just then. Oh my God. Let me just quickly state 3 months ago, fuck cardio. Cardio is horseshit. You don't need to do cardio. This is you, right? Brody took him for a run for the first time. Now he's training every weekend to be better than Brody.
Can't let him beat me.
He
What do you want? Huh?
for some reason just is now running.
If I'm going to do something, you don't half-ass something, you whole-ass something.
You can whole ass it, but you don't have to be competitive just to beat someone, because once you beat Brody, you're not going to do it again.
Yeah, that's fine then.
So is that considered half-assing it?
No, I already beat him. I committed and I beat him. I made sure I have to implement myself here, not here.
It's funny. It's funny to watch
It's concerning.
because I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I'm first or last or fucking
I
second.
don't know. There's something about having a bit of competitive edge. It's just so
And
much-
you're just like, you're shit. And I'm like, okay,
yeah.
cool, man. That's cool. I don't really
It's
mind.
just fun.
But it makes it look so funny because you're like, fucking. And I'm like, all right, cool, bro. You run, you go for it. I don't know. It's just like, from my point of view, it's so funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny just to see you be like, like almost lose your shit because of how competitive you are. And then you're just like, yeah, I'll beat you there, you fucking. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
It's good.
cool, bro. Nice.
Hey, I just want to be able to win.
I mean, yeah, you can.
No, I don't know. It's just, it's so much fun, I reckon, when there's a.
I reckon don't ever lose it. I mean, you
I
won't.
don't think I can.
I don't think
It's
you
a
will.
competition with myself,
But-
honestly.
You're fighting you versus you to beat
Anyone and everyone.
literally anyone on this fucking planet. As soon as you meet someone that does something that you don't do, you're like, this is me for the
No,
next 2
like
years.
I won't do it, but if they invite me to do it, well, I'm like, now I've got to be better than them, just to really stick it to
Oh,
them.
it's funny. It's so funny because people, like, I don't like, most people are competitive to a certain point. You just take it to the next level, and it's funny to watch you do it to someone else because they're like, "What's this dude not doing? Like, well, who fucking cares?" You're like, "Bitch." It's fucking funny.
It is a good laugh.
It is hilarious.
Well, what I've learned about you, you can put up with some shit.
Well, I mean, I brought up with like popping that.
Yeah, I know. And then you also have 3 children
Yeah,
and whatnot. I'm like,
it's like
he can really cop some shit. But
yeah.
there are some tipping points. He does get rage baited.
All the time. And then when he states that he's rage baiting me, it pisses me off even more.
Because he's already mad.
Because I'm like, I will just ask a general, like last night. Let's bring up last night for a perfect example. Called him up, I'm like, yo, big JP, what's going on, big man? Like, I'm just doing the thumbnail for Adam and Regan's episode. I think we should, like, me and you should just take a new one together. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, cool. Do you want to, like, do you reckon you can do it now? Or because, like, while I'm doing it, I can change it. And he's like, nah. I'm like, can't give me more. More. What do you want? I'm asking you, do you want to do it or do you want to do it tomorrow? Oh, we'll just fucking do it tomorrow. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll just do it tomorrow then. And you go, oh, well, I'll just do it now then. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh no, you complained because you said, "Oh, I want it. I'm doing it all now. Like you should do it now."
Yeah, I was gonna finish it off there, and then but if JP was like, no, can we do it tomorrow? I'd be like, fine, cool, whatever. But he switches it. No, we'll just do it tomorrow. All right, cool. Well, I'll just do it now then, whatever. And
No,
my
I switched
anger,
it because you were like, "Oh, this," and then I was like, "Oh," then I don't have a battery up. And you're like, "No, it's all good. We'll do it tomorrow then." I was like, "No, we can do it today." And you're like, then you get mad.
bro, it
For
fucking-
no reason. I was just trying to be helpful.
I didn't even.
And then it goes on for like a minute. And then I go, "You were fucking mad." I was like, rage baited. He hung up on me.
I was like this, and I actually felt bad hanging up on Jay because I don't like. I feel like hanging up is like the most disrespectful thing to do. But again, it's you. I don't care because you have zero fucks at all. So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like looking at your stupid fucking photo on my phone. I'm like, this fucking cunt just rage baited me again.
And he sends me a message. He said, "Pussy, you got me."
Yeah.
And I just responded with a thumbs up.
Oh, you can't. Okay, yeah, I'm not even gonna.
What?
Any question that I ask, yo, JP, what do you reckon of this? Fire.
Gangster.
That's all I get. Fire it is. Like, cool. All right. Thanks, man. I've kind of gotten used to it now. So then when he actually sends a genuine like, oh, hey man, like I was thinking of this, like I'll be like, shut the fuck up. Are you okay?
And then he responds straight up. He's like, all right, but
Yeah.
I don't, you know, if we're going to discuss them, just call me. We'll figure it out.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I've given
yeah.
one word response.
Yeah. I may as well just call.
Yeah, so much easier.
So I can put up with a lot of shit, but you can rage bait me very, very quickly. I think, like Michaela always says, I have a very long fuse. Takes a lot for me to get like genuinely angry, unless you rage bait me. Unless he's figured out how to fucking cut the fuse down.
Yeah,
to
tight
literally
knots in that bad boy.
and then just fucking. But yeah, no, it does take a lot for me to get angry. There's no point getting angry. Like, why is there any point?
Exactly.
I'll be super angry when he rage baits me for like a second, and then it's good.
But like, it's not a good. It's like a pissed off good.
Yeah, it's like the flame has lit to 100%, and then has just been put in water to put out again.
It's more of he's used a blowtorch to light a candle, but it's still going, and then it lets off, but the candle's still there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
It's all right. But there's still that little bit of like, shut the fuck up.
It's like
I'm driving.
Yeah, the smoke like coming off the thing is just like my feelings just slowly dissipating.
Smoldering.
Yeah. It's fucking.
But yeah, and then I don't know. Some things I know is you do a lot of just overthinking, then underthinking, and then overthinking.
Yes.
And it's a constant spiral. But you know.
Yeah, there is a lot of. I think I overthink the things that. Can you guys hear that? Fucking Woody the Woodpecker's out there.
Literally.
Big Les smashed him. Nice. Yeah, there is a if it's something that we need to do or we're doing or we're coming up to doing, I'll overthink because I'm like one of the hardest things that I found is how to start an episode with someone that's never done a podcast before.
It's difficult, yeah.
It's very, very hard. So I'm trying to figure out, and I've found that like every guest that we have on now, I'm just going to be like, welcome, blah, blah, blah. How's your mental health currently?
Yeah, that's a good starter.
Because then that they can go, oh shit, like you checked in on me, sweet. My mental health is this, blah blah blah, and then you can kind of go on to different things.
Yeah. Quickly, the third thing I have learnt, he shaves his arms.
Only recently. Yeah, only recently.
Is it good for flooring?
I feel I'm very exposed. I feel very exposed. The reason why I did it is because so to answer your question, yes, it is good for flooring, mainly because I get so much fucking glue in my hair, and I have to at night do one of these ones, and then my hair just gets all knotted up, and it's fucking pissing me off. So now it's kind of just like I can wipe it off, and it's fine, or I can just rub my shit.
Basically waxing every day.
Yeah, pretty much it's fucking shit, and because I have fucking hairy arms. Like you've got pretty hairy arms.
I'm a hairy boy.
Yeah, you're a hairy boy.
I am the one guy that's gonna verse 100 men. I am a gorilla.
I am
the gorilla.
Yeah. So the reason why I did it is because I get a lot of fucking glue in my hair, and it fucking triggers me. That's why I wear long pants to work now.
Side question. Do you think 100 men could beat a gorilla?
What's the go with this?
It just became a thing. Do you reckon?
Like what kind of gorilla though?
Silverback.
So like big.
A big boy, yeah.
No. What? Do you know how much they can lift? Do you think 100 men?
100 men?
Of who? What type of man? Me or you?
Go an average Joe. 100
you.
of them. 100 of them.
No.
100.
Do they have weapons?
I don't think so. No, we're going bare hands.
Fuck no, man. They're gonna go, bro. They got like abs of fucking steel, and their arms are like 10 times the size of their
And
head.
fucking 100 titty twisters at once, cunt. They'd be fried.
The gorilla could like literally just like bang, 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 dead.
All right, hear me out, right? It's definitely doable. Just choke out a gorilla.
Bro.
100 people choking him out?
Do you
Think
think,
about-
you could choke out a silverback gorilla?
Oh, probably.
This dude would say, he's like, I'm competitive. He's going sleep. He's
I've
going
got
no-nos.
No,
don't
but think
think-
about it. 100 people, right? That's, what do we call it? 20 people per limb
Mm-hmm.
and then 20 on the head as well, choking him out. Like, come on. You can't tell me.
That gorilla could probably lift all of those people up at the same time. Do you know how much a silverback
What is the
gorilla
average
can lift?
weight? Call it 200 pounds because,
Pounds?
yeah, gorillas can lift 2,000 to 5,000 pounds.
What's that in kilos? Why you use
Because it's easy to multiply in multiples
Bro
of
goes
100.
back to his fucking. What the fuck?
That's easy. I think the average weight would be like 80 kilos then. Nah, that's a bit light for a man.
No, that's probably average.
80 kilos. That's pretty light though.
How much can a gorilla,
Silverback.
oh,
Gotta be specific.
silverback gorilla lift? It's got bench.
It's like 2,000 to 5,000 pounds, which is what, like a ton to
Experts
a ton,
highlight-
2 ton?
You're way off. By the see the confidence that he said. It's 1,800 pounds.
But upwards too, or is that just max?
That's can lift nearly 1,800 pounds.
What? I was looking at
Have a
one the other-
bite force of 1,300 psi.
I was looking at one the other day because I've seen so many memes about this.
Can a silverback gorilla beat 100 men?
No.
They don't need to be smart. They have the sheer strength and can move/lift 800 kilos at one time. 100 people could not attack a gorilla at once. See?
Where is this source?
Google.
What source though?
I don't know. It's just got also like what people ask.
Oh well, because I've seen a couple of like
Wasn't there
zookeepers.
one where some dude was like, what's the equivalent to 100 men versus one gorilla in like women?
I've seen that. I sent it to the group chat.
That was
I said
next
that.
level.
Oh no, I seen there's a thing. Some like a gorilla look after person enclosure guy said, realistically, it'd probably take about 30 men to take on a gorilla.
Bro,
That's what I was like. Oh shit.
bullshit.
That's what I thought, but I reckon 100 definitely have it. 100%.
Bro, look, they have bigger delts than Regan.
That is Regan.
We won't check the photo.
Hairy motherfucker.
Yeah, no, they're big too, man. They're fucking
Yeah, I know.
big. I don't think 100 men could take.
100 people.
No. No way. No
Give me-
way, bro.
80 times 100. That's 8,000 kilos of human. That's 8 ton of human.
No.
8 ton could squish him.
Yeah, but they're not one person. An adult male silverback can weigh over 160 kilos and lift
So
about
two
a
people.
ton.
We've got 50 times the amount on him.
Yeah, but they can lift a ton.
I just said 100 people is 8 ton.
Yeah, but for his body weight, he's 160 kilos and can lift almost a ton.
And?
That's so much more than his own body weight. He could grab. You could think. You have to think.
because everyone's fighting at the same time.
They're not gonna
It'd be done. It'd be cooked.
100 people, first of all, couldn't surround a silverback gorilla at once.
Yeah. Big circle.
There's no, but then no one's going to touch you. They couldn't close proximity stand. 100 people couldn't stand around.
Piggyback.
So by default,
Stack 3 on top of each other. All fall in at once.
by default, the 100 is not going to be able to collectively hit one gorilla at once.
If he got punched 100 times at once, he'd be
Bro,
done.
that gorilla is knocking all of them out 100%.
No.
And then grabbing their legs.
He can't knock out. He would run out of stamina before he knocks out 100 people, I reckon.
I don't
100%.
think they do, man.
Because
They're
people can get back up.
Yeah,
He'd have to knock out like 150
getting clocked in the jaw by a fucking silverback gorilla.
Hey, he doesn't know how to fight. He'd just be punching your body. An average man could probably take about 2.5 hits.
Chuck it in the comments if you think 100 men could beat a silverback gorilla. I'm saying no.
I reckon they got it.
No way.
100%.
Bro, that gorilla is shitting. He's going to shit in his hand and clap and it's going to spray everywhere.
That's okay. We could be 100 people doing that at once. I can do this, guys.
No, the reason being is I don't think that they can't surround him at once. They don't have weapons. What's one punch going to do to a gorilla? Literally nothing.
Yeah, what's fucking 400 going to do?
If 100 men punch a gorilla at the same time, that's still barely going to do anything. Look at their fucking chest, man. They've got like, ain't no way.
Titty twisters, I told you, 101.
Bro, they have fat nips too.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
At least
that you
five
know
of
that.
them. At least 5 of them can hang on to the one nip each side.
All right, enough about that. That's too much. Side quest done.
That's funny. That's fucking super funny. So, what would you say is the biggest thing that you've taken away from the past 8 episodes that we've done? For you personally.
The biggest things I've taken away.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
I would have to say that you cannot deny someone's experience if you haven't gone through something similar or even close to it.
Yeah, like I don't think you can be like, hey,
you can't say
there's no right or wrong answers of how someone's dealt with something.
Yeah,
to a degree.
I 100% agree.
Because obviously, you know, someone could be like, yeah, I was depressed, but then I took like all these drugs and I feel so much better. Like that's not right.
I mean, yeah,
you know, you're just changing the, you know,
yeah.
Or like, you know,
that was such a bad experience. It's such a bad analogy.
It's like one of those people that be like, yeah, I used to be a mad alcoholic, but now I don't drink at all, but I do all the drugs in the world. That's not a fix.
You're just replacing a habit with a habit.
Yeah. Like, you know.
Or
some would argue that's the wrong answer.
yes, I think a lot of people would. But yeah, you can't, if someone tells you their story and you directly look at them in the face and say, I think what you did was wrong, or I don't agree with what you did. First of all, fuck you. You can't stand there and say that what someone went through and what they did to fix their issue is wrong. They can, and on top of that, you can't push your experience onto someone else because that can potentially not work for them. So the reason like for this is we get people on, we get them to share their experience. So you can try it if you want to, but you can't go to someone and be like, I did this is going to fucking work. Fuck you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's, I think, my biggest thing from like the last like 8 episodes is because a lot of people, yes, what they did helped them and it's amazing that it helped them and you can give your opinion on what helped you to other people, but you can't stand there and tell someone that what they did was wrong, or you can't stand there and say you're like what you went through and how you fixed it. You can't push that onto anyone else because what you did was shit or it's not right. You can't tell someone that they're wrong, essentially, because of what they went through and how they fixed their life. Personally, that's kind of what I've
I think
picked up from it.
That's a very good way to put it. Mine's kind of like in a different direction of no one is like what they are on camera to a degree, I would say.
Oh, no way.
For example, Jasky up there, the nicest, and he's jacked.
Yeah, that was...
like it's so much different when you see them as like just
like
them.
in person.
Yeah.
I think...
Versus what they are like when you're on, you know, getting recorded or like doing their own content versus coming on someone else's. It's very different, which is nice. It's cool to see.
Piggybacking off that, meeting people that you watch all the time, first of all, is such a surreal thing, but it makes you realize that they're no different to anyone else.
Yeah.
Like I said with Jasky's thing, like a lot of people put content creators on such a high pedestal because they watch them all the time. They go, oh my God, it's fucking... But, bro, when you meet them in person, like they're just like everyone else. They've gone through their own hardships. They're just doing what they love to do, and they're just chilling.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's super hard to explain. Like it made me before going to Perth, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna meet Jasky. Oh my god, it's so fucking. But now it's like, I feel like I could meet anyone, and be like, oh yeah, cool. Like, what's going on, my dude? Love your shit. It's like, do you know what I mean? Like, there's no like the excitement is there, but it's not like, oh my god, he's a fucking famous content creator.
Yeah.
I don't know if you felt like that, but because I watch a lot of Jasky stuff and I've watched a lot of Sev stuff, it was like, I think that's why I was shitting my pants the first time with Sev.
I think I kind of took it at, because I don't watch a lot of anything. I pretty well take everything at like, yep. Cool.
He doesn't watch a lot of anything, but watches a lot of everything on Instagram.
If it's someone playing with an engine, I'm probably watching it. Or a car, probably watching it.
Yeah, so that was another thing that I kind of took away from that is the experience of meeting like other successful content creators. And also,
did you just call yourself a successful content creator?
I'm not successful. Like, because it was a collective.
Successful.
It was a collective of people that make content. Like Sev, Jasky, Egan. That battery's flashing. We'll quickly take a break, and then we'll dive into the next thing.
Sync clap. 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit!
Perfect. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Sorry.
So, big things, big changes coming up. We're obviously not going to announce them yet, but one of the biggest changes is that JP got a haircut.
Oh, I did.
Crazy, and not from anyone professional.
No, I got drunk with my mates and we cut my hair, as I normally get a haircut like that. Once a year, I get a haircut.
Fire. I honestly prefer it like short.
Honestly, I haven't had to brush it in like fucking 3 weeks now. It's beautiful.
Take off your hat.
To my dirty hair.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's still pretty straight.
It's like, if you look at the back, it's pretty fucked up and it's uneven, but
it's uneven is an understatement.
It's really funny.
Fucking hell.
And I'm not even gonna fix it. I'm just gonna let it grow.
Just fucking let it grow out. That's perfect. That matches your personality.
It's good. I love it.
But yeah, we do have some big things that we can't really announce yet, but
Secret sauce.
Yes, that's right. One question I want to ask you: what are your goals for the potty personally? I know we've spoken about it on New Year's. I think it was.
New Year's.
Yeah.
What were we doing for New Year's?
I don't know. We drank milk and cookies and shit.
Oh, New Year's episode.
Yeah.
I think you meant like on New Year's.
Oh, no. This was New Year's episode.
Okay.
We spoke about, because one of the goals was I wanted to hit 100 followers or 100 subscribers on YouTube. We've hit that already. And the other one is I wanted to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram. We're at nearly 700, I think, or 650.
That's pretty good effort.
Which is because it's only been 4 months.
5
months.
Yeah.
So I reckon we'll fucking absolutely demolish our goals.
I reckon we can get there.
So what's one thing, a goal for you for the potty? If you have any, you don't have to have any.
I don't know. Just probably post more things. That's
Fair?
just the slow and steady of it.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Just get used to getting some things out and about.
I think I'm not. That's just a goal that we can work towards.
You know what we should do? Here's an idea. Let's get a videographer and let's see how far we can make them run, because we're just giving them to video us running. And we'll see how far they run.
So we're gonna
keep going and see how long it takes for them to stop and give up. That'd be kind of funny.
So I
don't know why I thought of that.
We're gonna prank the videographer.
Essentially. See how committed they are to running.
See how committed they are to do this.
Yeah, we just start running and
Let's
then
just run to Perth.
I think they might give up. If I was him, I'd give up by the time we start getting out of Gelton. I'd be like, nope.
What's going on here? Why we? What? Yeah, fair. That's I think one of the goals for me is just to reach more people. It doesn't really matter about the numbers. It's just if we can reach a lot more people, show them that they don't have to suffer in silence. They don't have to have everything up here and like keep them to themselves. We can
Change direction.
self-improve, and laugh about it. It's kind of so weird. So yeah, yours would be to just actually post some things
I am posting some things. We're getting there.
more regularly.
Yeah, it's hard to try to record stuff because I just can't be bothered. Not can't be bothered, but I just always forget about
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
just be doing shit.
It's hard to get into like I'm doing something that could be interesting to record.
And it's like I have my back because of the screen protector being broken. It like messes up the angle, so the lighting changes.
Oh yeah.
And then I also don't have one of those like things, or it's magnetic or something. I can put it on something that holds it because there's not a lot of opportunity.
Well, I bought the tripod back, so you have that, so you can put your phone in if you need it or if you want to.
I've actually got a roll of duct tape that slides really well into that I use lately.
That's all you need. You don't need anything fancy.
It's perfect.
The
old $2 Bunnings tape fucking pape.
And I mean, you're not really anyone that knows of many people, but is there a specific guest you would like to get on for you personally? Because we've got a fair few guests in the making.
Some specific guests.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a couple of boys that they won't need to come on, but they need some shout outs. We got Roto, big man.
I don't know any of these people, by the way.
Bodie, big man. We've got Wills, both of them, big mans. Trying to think who else should I shout out while I'm here. We'll go with that for now. I just wanted to get them shouted out.
So you want them to come on?
Not necessarily to come on, but just appreciate them.
Nice. Fire. I like that. Yeah, I'm not really too stressed about the guests.
Yeah, who are you thinking? Do you have someone in your scopes?
Oh, if they're in my scopes, they've already got an email or message, already. It's just, but it's I think the thing with, and this is also a tip for anyone that's starting out a podcast, or don't be afraid to get told no, or no, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like rejection theory. If they say no, you don't have to, they're not going to fucking do it. Who cares? Go on to the next person. So the thing that I've been doing, the reason why we're able to do that with Jasky, and like I've had so many people go, oh my God, how did you get him on? How did you get Jasky on? How did you get Sick Hunt on? I sent an email. I sent a message. That's all I did. You have to, you don't even, it's not even get out of your comfort zone. When you're there and you're talking to them, that's getting out of your comfort zone. Actually meeting them is getting out of your comfort zone. The first initial part is you just have to send a fucking email. Just open up that door to allow things to come in.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, you have to open up the door to be able to allow certain people, certain things to happen, or even just fucking talk to people. Like the amount of blue tick people we have in our DMs.
Can we get a blue tick, please?
No, you have to pay for it.
Dude.
Yes.
What?
I'm not fucking paying for that shit.
I thought it was something that they just
They
give you.
used to. I don't know about now. I know, like Brody pays.
Called out. Called out.
I don't know if I will put that in there. Nah, fuck you. Yeah, you have to pay for the blue tick.
Dude.
Yeah, because it's through Facebook. So Facebook and Meta. So Facebook is Meta.
Now you've lost me.
Meta is Instagram and Facebook. It's the same fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it links up so easy. But yeah, you have to pay for the blue tick. It's like $5 or $10 a month or some shit.
Oh, it's a subscription.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Bro, if it was a once-off thing to pay, I'd be like, not too bad.
We get a blue tick. Be onto this man.
I'm not fucking
Be
paying
onto
for a
this
blue
man.
tick. I know eventually if you get like a certain followers or something like that, I know that you can send an email and be like, hey, I think I not deserve it, but like I want to request a blue tick. But yeah, I'm not fucking paying for it. Absolutely not. What was I talking about before?
To your goals.
Goals.
Meeting people.
Yes. Yeah. Just if you are starting out with either content creation or podcast or fucking anything, don't get disheartened about the numbers. If you want a certain person to either come on or collaborate with, this is where I was going with it. In order to grow, I feel like you need to collaborate with other people because it's probably the quickest way you're going to get your name out there. Because if you keep posting like certain clips and all this type of stuff, then like it's just going to get to a point where the only way you're going to get known is by over time, which is the same with everything, but it's going to take a lot longer because it's going to have to reach a certain people. You know what I mean? This dude's staring off into the distance. You just zoned out there.
I'm watching the episode.
We were looking at me.
Yeah, I know. It's how you look.
This is how he goes. He goes. But I could tell within your eyes. I could tell within your eyes that you weren't actually paying attention.
I'm just watching that in the foreground in your eyes.
It's actually fire episode.
I don't know. At one point, Jessica was doing something like this, and I was like,
Yeah.
But I was like, I will maintain eye contact.
I am not disrespectful.
I know how to hold a conversation, but not be involved.
But that's pretty much the recap of March, April. I don't think there's anything else, is there?
Rising sound waves.
Yes. YV is getting shouted the fuck out.
Mr. YV himself.
So we've
been actually listening to his music for a while now. In Perth, we had it playing, going to the OCR event.
Yeah, and also going to Perth.
Yeah, we were just checking the whole.
So we've been meaning to do this for fucking ages, and I've been meaning to do it at work, and it just hasn't happened. But
yeah,
this is an episode of the Rising Sound Waves, and our artist that we have for this week is Mr. YV.
Why are we clapping?
I don't know.
And it's playing.
So hang on.
And it's playing. And it's playing. So dumb.
So hang on. Let me do that again.
Okay, it's not playing.
It's not playing yet. Let me do that again. YouTube. Oh. Y.V. Okay, I'll just do it on my phone. So on this episode of Rising Sound Waves, we have an artist, an up-and-coming artist that is, not even fucking kidding. One of my favorite songs is Mr. Deeds. One of my favorite songs is Route. Days of Grey. This dude has taken over my playlist. He is fucking sick. His name is YV, and this is his latest single, Route.
Route. The lip biting is crazy.
But I know that I will stay down and out. Money on my mind, but I can't that ride no round amounts. Going down that road, but I toss it round the roundabouts. Yeah, I found a route. Whoa. Yeah, my problem low, but I know that I will stay down and out. Money on my mind, but I can't that ride no round.
let's give more energy to that. Let's do it again.
Give more energy.
More energy.
What do you mean?
I want you to go, and this fucking episode, well, not swear, but Rising Sound Waves is. I want some energy. Give me some energy.
What do you mean?
Give me some energy. Hang on. Let me. All right.
So how you want to do this?
Just give me over the top energy for Rising Sound Waves, and then I'll play it.
Why are we going so over the top?
Because I feel like over the top energy is where people are gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck? What is this shit?" I just want to try it. So just give me. I don't know. I don't care what you do or say. I just want you to over the top energy. Give me something.
Over the top energy.
Over the top energy.
Over the top. Hey guys.
I want to also try not laugh because it's going to be very hard.
Hey guys, and on this. Hold up. All right. Hey guys, we also have Rising Sound Waves, Mr. YV himself. We're listening to his new single, Route. Here it is. I'm going to solve a Rubik's Cube in the meantime.
Yeah, my problem low, but I know that I won't stay down and now. Money on my mind, but I count that right, no round amounts. Going down that road, but I turn shit round and roundabouts. Yeah, I found a route, whoa. Yeah, my problem low, but I know that I won't stay down and now. Money on my mind, but I count that right, no round amounts. Going down that road, but I turn shit round and roundabouts. Yeah, I found a route, whoa. I got my mind on my pay, pressure inside of my veins, yeah. Swerving the lines in the race, no it ain't like me to break, yeah. I put the gas on the pedal, ignoring the sounds of...
Yeah, that comes to the end of the episode. I just want to thank everyone for listening, subscribing, commenting, sharing, sending, engaging.
Exactly.
With that stuff, because we are on the road to absolutely change the stigma of mental health, and just want to create a fun community, laughing, happy, and just make everyone happy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave that in because my brain's not really working right now. But
Perfect.
yeah, you guys know what to do. If you can, give us a subscribe, give us a follow. If you can on Spotify, if you can press that little star with the little...
Rate them.
And give us a rate out of 5 stars, because that just pushes us up more in the ladder, and it's awesome feeling. I'm pretty sure we're at like 4.8 stars out of like 20 reviews.
So we're not doing too good.
So that's good.
We should be at 5.
It's like 0.2 of a star. See? But yes, we should be better.
we need to
be better.
improve.
Make sure you do all the stuff. I've already said it before. And
enjoy the rest of your day.
Enjoy the episode. I mean, not that.
I hope you enjoyed the episode and enjoy your day.
That's right.
Peace.
See you. Bye.